Hello guys and welcome to the PowerKnapp channel. My name's Cameron and today I wanted to introduce, or should I say reintroduce, the PowerKnapp YouTube channel and what I have in store for you all this time. I started this account ages ago along with some very cringy and understandably very nervous videos at a time when I had just started my business and finding my footing in the world of social media. Back then, I didn't really have any idea of how I would be running the channel or what content I was going to be producing. I kind of just went for it. But as a result, I lost my confidence at producing quality content and ultimately my direction for the channel altogether. Time also became a limiting factor as my business started to grow, and so PowerKnapp's presence on YouTube just went into hibernation. Until now, unfortunately for YouTube. But with lockdown and COVID-19 pretty much clearing my schedule, I've discussed it with friends, family, and some clients. I've reconsidered rebooting the PowerKnapp channel. Circumstances are vastly different from what they were a couple of years ago. The business is now off the ground, I'm fully self-employed, I have a lot more confidence in myself. That's not to say I am not incredibly anxious doing these videos, but most importantly I actually have some ideas of where I want to go with this channel and how it can be put to some productive use beyond just business updates. So my plan initially is to start with 3 different channels, covering various aspects of the business that is PowerKnapp. So for those of you who aren't familiar with PowerKnapp, PowerKnapp is my business and I focus on sports massage therapy, and therefore I play a big part in many clients' road to recovery and injury management. I give advice in the form of exercises, stretches, and product recommendations. I also have a small retail part of the business which specializes in quality recovery and performance gear. So the first series I want to do is actually more like a tutoring series where I would look to cover the British GCSE and A-level curriculum for physical education. When I did these, I felt quite underprepared and there weren't many resources beyond the classroom. And so I thought I would make some resources for those who are going through those hellish years of GCSE and A-level like I once had to. I'll be dealing with the theory side mostly. As a result, I'll be dealing with basic biology, biomechanics, anatomy, and a general introduction to sports science as a whole. I'm hoping that these videos can be referred back to for revision nearer the time of exams, but these videos can also be for anyone who wants some just insight and general knowledge on the topic. But please note, due to the level of understanding that these exam boards are looking for, there are a lot of generalizations, but to a point where there will inevitably lead to misunderstandings of the actual definitions, theories, and terminology that you will learn later in sports science. Some definitions change with the level of qualification, which can be very misleading. I will look to discuss these generalizations as I go so people understand that although this is what they are expected to learn, may be different from the reality that they find online. Moreover, on top of that, I would look to do a different series for different exam boards. As for some reason, there is like slight variations between these exam boards for the same qualifications, even down to having a different definition for the same word. Why that is, God knows. I mean, who does that? And this was something that stumped me quite a bit and I got confused between what answer the exam actually wanted me to say. By doing the videos in this way, I'm hoping that it will make it clearer for students to learn exactly what is expected of them based on the exam board that they have an exam with. My second series will centre around stretching, strengthening, and basic biomechanics of the body. This series will consist of me demonstrating exercises and stretches for specific muscle groups. For example, one video might look at hip flexion and therefore the hip flexors, and I'd like to go through the exercises and stretches that would be good to strengthen and develop and maintain that muscle group. I also would like to do videos where I put the spotlight on an individual muscle and talk and discuss about how to develop and maintain this muscle, common injuries associated with it, and any other relevant fun facts that might be appropriate. Learning is fun. And the last series I would like to do is a more open-ended series where it would be a discussion room thing. Here I would like to talk about all things therapy based, whether it be sports massage, rehabilitation, or even running retail. There are hundreds of interesting topics and questions to go through, especially as sports science is still in its infancy. And so I thought it would be cool to discuss the various therapies that are coming through, new and old, and look at the evidence, the journals, the science behind them. I hope to use these videos to highlight the fascinating topics like cryotherapy, and maybe even answer questions like, why isn't sports massage available on the NHS? There's a lot of interesting stuff out there to talk about, but that means there is also a ton of bullshit that comes with it. And inevitably, we'll discuss this as well, and discuss why it's bullshit. You should always look to do your own research and come to an organic opinion yourself. However, I don't think people should blindly accept everything they see and hear. That's where critical thinking comes in. Brands, shops, and clinics, they are all trying to sell you something, whether it be a product or a service. And whilst the vast majority of businesses are quite transparent, there are many businesses who manipulate the facts and are just outright lying. You should be able to make informed decisions about where you put your money, your time, and hence make the most out of the therapies and products that are available to you. And this discussion series would look to include that, but not exclusively doing so. This will cover various different topics. These will take some time to make, especially as I'm trying to get my business to come out of lockdown, but I'm hoping it won't take too long to do them. That is more than enough from me today. As said, today was just a relaunch video and to outline what is to come. I look forward very much to seeing you guys soon, especially those who are my massage clients. I am very much missing our regular socializing. If you do want to stay tuned and see what stuff I get up to here at PowerKnapp, by all means like and subscribe. You may or may not regret it, but it means a lot to me. I'll probably look to do a video on my biomechanics and exercise series first, so look out for that in the coming weeks. But that is all from me, so until next time, but remember, the training is only as good as the recovery. See you guys later, look forward to seeing you soon. I'll see you guys next time.